Libra, welcome to Gracie's Gamut. I'm going to be doing your financial read today for the time period of May 24th to the 30th, 2021. Money and career. Let's see what's in store for you guys. I feel like there's a warning. There's a warning here. Someone is freely blowing their money on something. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Blowing money. You're blowing your money. Someone here is blowing their money and then turn around and borrowing from people. And they know it. They know what you're doing. And it's getting irritating to them. So be mindful of that. Sometimes you fall into a mode. I feel like they're looking right through it and they know that you had money at one point. And you blew through it and you're going to try to borrow money. They're going to probably give it to you. I'm going to tell you now. They're probably going to give it to you, but they know better than the excuse you gave that you need it. Six of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, I think some spending for somebody has set you back. Three of Pentacles. There's going to be, feels like going back to work possibly. It's not, I don't feel like the same job though. I feel like maybe you're going to be doing something else. I don't know if it's within the same company. It could be. But I feel like you're not going to be doing the same exact thing as you were. A lot of things have changed since the pandemic and, since the pandemic started. A lot of ways of doing things are different now. It's still raging in a lot of spots. There's hot spots all over the place. Certain countries as well. And pieces I know all over the U.S. are hot spotted. You know what I'm saying? Things are getting better, yes, definitely. But I'm looking at this Three of Pentacles, and it almost feels like someone, I'm feeling something about the vaccine. I'm feeling like crowds, something about crowds and the vaccine. I'm not sure what that's implying, but someone here is really worried about it. Maybe there's this card does not want to go back in, so we're keeping it. Judgment. Maybe there's some of you are judging the vaccine as well. There's a lot of conspiracy theories out there on it. Don't listen to that crap. You can't believe everything you hear. Definitely not online. Anybody can say anything. They can make whole news clips up, everything. So don't. I feel like someone is really listening to this stuff, and it's scaring you from getting the vaccine. I'm not saying that I support it or not. I haven't had mine. Mostly because I have procedures that need to be done, and then like next week again. I've had one 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks ago now, and next week I have to go through something else, and I have to take a COVID test in order to have this surgery, or procedure done. And I'm not trying to, I'm holding back on when I do it because I don't want any symptoms, because it does sometimes spike symptoms like fevers and stuff, and I can't have that going on when I'm trying to go in to have procedures done in a hospital, or they won't do them. So that's the only reason why. Hopefully I'll be done with all that this week. and I'll decide when or where I'm gonna get it done. It's free all over the place right now. Right down the street, they're doing it in the at the town next town over. They're doing it, giving away the shots at a school, and or well, the signs outside the school. I'm assuming it's at the school. So don't let that deter you. I feel like you're listening too much to conspiracy people gathering. Like it could be the gathering online. Someone's sounding off about it. I think someone. I feel like someone was accused of stealing at work. You got a talking to. It feels here with this judgment. Um, it's making you uncomfortable at work now. You didn't do it. I feel like for some, I'm not gonna say for everybody because maybe you did, but for some of you, I feel like you didn't do it, and it's now you're not even comfortable at work anymore. I don't like that. That's, sucks when you're accused of something you didn't do. I think it could be from a cash register or something if you're a cashier, but I feel like it has to do with merchandise. Someone has accused you of taking merchandise or some. That's what it feels like. And now, since you were accused of it, other coworkers are looking at you funny. I don't know if they're necessarily looking at you funny, but I feel like you think they are. Like they're thinking something about you now. That's what it feels like here. I think you should let that go because I don't think it's all like that for most of you. I think you're just thinking that. You know what I mean? You got it stuck in your head that, people are talking about you because of it. But I think they don't give a damn one way or the other, honestly. I think that they're just like, whatever. Some of them might not even know. Um, that's what I feel like with this Three of Pentacles with the coworkers. I think someone is building a building. I think you're building something on your property, or it feels like a new structure. I'm feeling like you're thinking about bringing in Amish builders because you've heard such good things. I'm feeling that because I'm looking at their clothes, and it feels like this is you. You're dressed differently than how they are. I feel like there's a difference in the type of people that you are. Um, you're going to bring them in and see what their ideas are about what you're trying to do. I think it would be beneficial to you. I really do. Knight of Swords in the reverse. I've seen this thing more in the reverse this week than, than I think I've ever. Knight of Swords. I think some of you may have dealt with bad construction people. And with something else, that other project that you had, and that's why you're thinking about going this route instead. I think that they effed it up. This may be what you're doing here, is rebuilding. Somebody that you paid them for their services to help you build a structure on your property. And they screwed it up somehow. They screwed up the structural part of it, and you're choosing a whole different brood of people. Like I'm thinking Amish or Mennonites. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but I feel like you're going to bring somebody else in that's going to be cheaper than what these people did, and they screwed it up. They're going to come in and help you fix it. That's what it feels like. I think you paid these people cash as well. That's why it's in the reverse. You're not getting that money back, and you're going to have to put out some more. All you can do is give them a bad review at this point, it feels like. That might be the judgment too, you giving a bad review for everyone to hear. Seven of Cups. Yeah, you're making a different choice here. I feel like some of you are doing a career change, but you're in control. I feel like, see how he's got his hand out? I feel like you're in control. It's almost like he's levitating the cups, like, to pick. Powerful, powerful strength going on here, it feels, guys. Exuding from you. You're, like, sweating it out of your pores. I don't know why I wanted to say it like that, but, you know, hey. Eight of Swords. You see how it just tumbled out there? Yeah, releasing negative ties, I feel. Invisible binding. You're invisibly bound, or you were. I feel like you've gotten over whatever it is, so you can move on and make a decision. I think part of this is about, like I'm saying, about your career. I think for a long time you thought, oh, I can only do this. I only have experience in that. But, you know, there's lots of on-job training. So a lot of jobs you don't even need experience for these days. I mean, seriously. Go do a couple things. You know what I mean? Take on some part-times and see what it is that you really want to do. Maybe you want to go back to school. Maybe you want to further your education so that you can do something else. For some of you, I think you're trying to figure out what you want to do here, but you're not bound to restrictions anymore. You're opening up your eyes and taking the blindfold off, unbinding, mentally unbinding yourself so that you can move on and do other things. I think you were in the same field for some time for some of you, and you thought that, you know, I can't really do this, or I'm not able to do that, and it's a lot easier than you think to transition to something else. I did it. I mean, seriously, I did it, and I make more money now than in the past. At a job that I did not, oh, there went the card. A job that I was not happy at. What did not fulfill me, my needs. You have the shadow side in the reverse. I think someone is dealing with a little bit of depression here, some sadness. I feel someone has worked nights for many years. I'm looking at this like, I used to do this thing. I still do it. I keep dark curtains in my room and everything because I maybe once I move and I live somewhere else, I'll be different about it. I'm too close to neighbors as well, and I don't like people seeing or like their I feel like their eyes upon you. But I feel like too that this is like daylight. I used to play around and like hiss when daylight came through my curtains as a night shift worker, and that's what it feels like. Like you are like don't want to deal with the daytime. You do like your nights, I feel. But you do know it's time for a change. I think you've done it too long. Now you're hissing at the daylight. That's what it feels like here. For some others of you, though, it's in the reverse. That's part of why I'm saying I feel like you did this night shift thing for a long time, and now you're going to start enjoying the daylight. Some of you have a vitamin D deficiency because of it. That happens easily as we get older anyway. And then you're sleeping all through the sunniest hours of the day, and up at, you know, in the late afternoon when it's starting to dim, you might want to start taking a supplement if you're not already, or have some blood work done to make sure that, yeah, I think someone's deficient. Should have it checked out. But I feel like some others of you are just sad. There's some things that have been going on. Even when the light shines upon you, you like pull away from it. You're thinking things that are good for you and that are coming in here for you are bad. You feel negative about happy things. It feels like here. Talk to somebody, guys. I think it's just like, see how he's holding his head. I feel like it's just in your head. You've got yourself worked up about something, and it's taking on a life of its own. See over here with this figure in the back. Sorry, I don't know if I'm putting this right so you can see it. There's a figure in the back here. You can't even hardly see them, but I feel like it's something like you're making up, and Spirit's like, stop it, with it being in the reverse. There's nothing there. Nothing in the shadows waiting for you. Nothing evil or misintent, whatever you want to call it, misintent. Some of you might feel judged as well with this Judgment card with the shadow side over top here. You've maybe even judged your own self at some point. Let's see what else here. Might need to change this deck out. Spirits, guides, you got anything else here for Libra? I guess so. Look at this. Karma. Karma as well. I think some of you are releasing karmic ties here. I'm going to put this right here. I feel like it belongs here. You're releasing these karmic ties, looking at your choices in a better light, it feels, and not being bound by this. Family karmic tie. I feel like with this card as well, some of you are dealing with breaking away from a group. I'm feeling like a church. I think you're gonna change churches possibly, or complete religions as well. I feel a lot of power in your decision. Someone's dealing with occult activity. I think maybe you were going to what you thought was a religious a group, and it's kind of scaring you. It might be with this shadow side as well here. Let me bring this up here. You're worried about their activities. You feel like there's something more going on here, and you're hiding from them, like not answering your door. I feel like there's something like that going on here, guys. I don't know. I'm gonna leave this right here, because I feel like you're not bound to that situation anymore. You might, some of you, or at least one of you, I feel like is dealing with almost occult activity. That's how it's beginning to feel to you, and you don't like it, and you're gonna stop associating with them. I don't like that energy at all. I think I'm going to change decks at this point, guys. Yeah. Let's see what else the universe has to tell you, Libra. Five of Coins in the reverse. Again. Yeah, I feel like telling you guys, don't borrow money if you don't have to. Save it for if you really need it. I feel like you're spending money and then borrowing to cover your bills because you'll be short your bills. Pay your bills first, guys, I want to tell you. There's a lot of people that can't help anymore. There's a lot of, I know things are turning around a lot all over the place, but people are just getting back on their feet. A lot of people that were financially stable before aren't anymore. And you're borrowing from out of their savings when you do that. I feel like telling somebody they're giving you money out of their savings. I think they did before, and that's where it came from, and you don't realize it. It's not extra money. You feel like they have extra money because they own property and stuff, and you just, I feel like you're a renter, and you're not understanding that that's coming out of what they need. They're going to need that money in the future. So don't make a second attempt to get something, but if you haven't paid the first amount, I don't know, I feel like telling somebody that. No judgment, if it's something that you went out of your way to do something and you didn't realize you spent so much, it happens. Just try to take care of it yourself if you can. Okay, Two of Cups in the reverse. I feel like there may be a messy divorce here. A pairing, a breakup of something. Someone may lose their job as well, and that's where this almost seems, I feel like beggar energy, like needy, being needy. Some of you maybe experience a divorce situation where they want more than what you can give. It'll hinder your. I think you need to let the judge decide on it, though. In this case, I feel like they are not going to, hopefully, depending on where you are, I guess, because I've never had to go through a divorce, but I feel like the judge will know, what is proper to give them. I don't think you want to give them anything, but you're going to have to give up something in this process. I feel like this victory in the reverse bothers me a little when I'm thinking about this divorce proceedings. I feel like with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse twice here, and then with this Knight of Swords, like this energy of conflict, with this Six of Wands in the reverse, this victory. It could be a delayed victory for some of you, but I'm thinking on this divorce thing, you aren't going to get the deal you want out of this. Your ex is going to get the upper hand on you somehow. I don't know your unique situations, you know what I mean? If there's anything you can do to stop it, but just to know, it seems like there's something. They got something on you or something. They're going to use it against you, so be mindful of that. They might bring something up in court. You have the Five of Wands in the reverse. I think once this judgment is cast, though, it's going to be over with. No more struggles with it. I'm going to put that right there. You have the Palace of Pentacles, the Palace of Coins. That's an overall feeling of the read in general. I feel like sometimes it's in the position. I'm going to put this right here because I feel like and I'm focusing a lot on this daylight coming in here. And if you look at this card, the shadow side, it's like the same kind of rays of light coming in. I think you're resisting. Some of you are resisting the happiness. I don't know why anybody would. Sometimes it just we get overwhelmed in our heads about situations. But I think that this is what's happening, or the angle that the path that you're going to is going to be prosperous and be this. But I think you're like hiding from something about hiding from a responsibility. I think in the long run, you're going to have more than what you need. You have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. I think some of you, if I'm gonna put this right here because I feel like some of you, you may have had a cheating spouse. You, it's in the reverse though. I feel like, you know, maybe you did a little bit of meandering around with somebody else, and that's what's gonna come up in court here to get them to award this person more. You have the Two of Coins in the reverse. End of juggling. I think so, once this is over though, you're gonna feel like you know, you got the shit end of the deal. That's how I want to say it just like that, the shit end of the deal. But it's going to help you out to get over this. You're not going to have to be dealing with this person anymore once you know, alimony or whatever is set. Um, I don't think you're going to like this outcome, honestly, guys. I just don't. But I feel like you're going to be happy and relieved, and it's going to help you. You're going to be able to move on from that. And I feel like your true prosperity, guys, is coming after. For those of you getting a divorce, is coming after the divorce. You're going to have a true prosperity after the divorce, and they can't tap into that. They can't tap into anything that you didn't have. You have after you leave. You know what I mean? That it's over with. So be thankful in that, and release that negative feelings about it and let it go, because once it happens, they can't get your new prosperity that's coming in. I feel like it's coming in here. All right, guys, let me take a look here. I'm going to pull a Queen of the Moon Oracle before I close. A lot of energies going on here, a lot of different things going on here. Spirits, guys, what else do you have for Libra? Ooh, well, I guess that is that. Let's see what's here. 3 cards? 3? Mm-hmm. 3 cards. You have Focus. You have Assessing. And you have Discernment. I'm going to read a little bit from these passages here for you from the book. Number 14. Let's start there. Focus. You must focus on the task at hand right now. There is no room for a scattergun approach. Put on the blinkers and do not listen to gossip or negative people. If you make a mistake, it is your mistake to make. Do not waste your focus. Do not split your attention into too many pieces. What we place our focused attention on matters. Placing our undivided focus on something means we are more likely to take action on it. We are more likely to finish something we wish to complete if we focus on it. We are more likely to plan and succeed in our achievements should we take the time to focus on how. Even something as simple as eating a meal is more enjoyable if we take the time to focus on just that, eating and all of its sensory rewards. What hinders focus? Diversion. And it is often diversions we set for ourselves or that we allow. When we are afraid of our own growth or greatness, we may procrastinate. We might place drama in our own way. We may even focus on everyone except for ourselves and never have the time to do the things we set for ourselves. Our heart's desires therefore never come to us. And listen to this, because it really goes with what I was already saying. We might allow the opinions of others to get in the way, letting the criticisms and values of others affect us. This is useless. We need to forget about the gossip or opinions of others, about what our society says. Instead, turn your focus to you and what you are doing. Pay attention to you. Yeah. Don't worry about what other people are saying, guys. I really feel like that is, someone here is dealing with, people running their mouths, and you should not listen to that crap. do what is you. Like I said, I think someone's like, oh, yeah, that's the worst thing ever you could have done or you could do. Could be having something to do with this disconnecting from this group as well. Assessing. It is time to assess your current position. You must make sure your blind spots are revealed and that you are honest with others and yourself. Sometimes the hard decision is the best decision. You should be able to assess and move quickly based on that assessment. You have begun your journey, and now is the time to assess where you are and what to do next. You have made a decision, you have worked and walked the path for some time, and yet you understand that in every journey it is a wise action to check the map. This is very, very true. Always watch the direction you're going into.